I'm not sure if you ever thought about it or realized it, but why does every TV show or cartoon have some sort of love interest in the show, especially in shows directed towards kids? You can find it in just about any Disney related or type of media going decades back, from Disney princesses to literally a movie about Legos. There's always been some sort of heterosexual relationship involved. And you could say, well, it makes for a better story or a compelling one. While that could be true, I'm not sure it's exactly necessary to always be there just for the story. In my opinion, I think it could promote kids, especially ones that are already grown up, to be heterosexual. Like, if your love of your life doesn't match up to what's on TV, then you're doing it wrong. It's a type of tactic that can really go unnoticed because at face value, it can seem very harmless. But how could it affect you psychologically without you even realizing it? Let's take some popular TV shows, for example, over the years. Like Phineas and Ferb, harmless TV show about two brothers creating crazy inventions in their backyard while their sister looks delusional trying to snitch on their mom. Now, I would argue a show like that really wouldn't need to have a love interest in the show because it really doesn't call for one, but it's there. There's a little girl in the show in a friend group named Isabella, and throughout the show, she displays hidden affection towards Phineas. Another more up-to-date example would be Stranger Things. Do you think the show would be less popular if Eleven and Mike never had a liking to each other? Like, damn near the whole cast had a love interest when it really didn't even need to be there. I think a lot of this falls under the huge umbrella of like pedophilia, which may not always be the case, but examples like Nickelodeon and Dan Schneider having a clear fetish over feet, it sort of, kind of makes sense. Now look at this one clip I'm about to show you. It's really, I guess, like an audition maybe a kid was trying to do for Nickelodeon, but just look at this. It's really, honestly uncomfortable.
Hi, my name is Will, and I wanted to show you my little friends.
And this went on for longer than that, but you get the point. Looking back at the first Twilight movie with Taylor Lautner, Kristen Stewart, and Robert Pattinson, Taylor was only 16 filming the first movie. Kristen was 17 and Robert was 21. And at 16 years old, Taylor is showing off his body to millions of people, and just hearing him now speak about it, you can tell how uncomfortable he was, and the body shaming that went along with it.
Body image issues, body dysmorphia. The whole world thought about you as this young teenage boy in his abs.
It wasn't easy though. Like the diet you were on, the amount of workouts.
It was my entire life.
It was tough when you start putting on a little weight and don't look like you did. This huge franchise where you were 17 and cut. It was embarrassing, like seeing all the photos and having people trash you.
Bottom line, there's something that must be done to protect these young actors from having to display sexual or their bodies for entertainment. And animated television should, have some type of restriction when it comes to displaying some type of love interest or affection when it's, directed towards children. But let me know down in the comments what you think about the video, and if you think there's any portrayals of sexuality, especially at a young age, can affect people. And if you want to support the channel, please drop a sub and a like. Please turn on post notifications to be notified on the next video. And again, thanks you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.